Is it true that you need soluble fiber to absorb toxins from the bile? No, no, not at all. Or does the body know not to absorb toxins without something absorbing? Yeah, pretty much. The body can, through the feces, excrete. Through bile, it can actually excrete and also cleanse the intestine. It's really when you have derangements in your body that you've got permeability, gut permeability, you've got really poor ability to cleanse the intestine, the small intestine. When you've got all these things not working properly, that's when really these things become a problem. If you take a look, the majority of people that actually go to naturopaths for detoxes are primarily people who are eating excessive amounts of contraindicated foods, plant foods, and they usually tend to be vegans and vegetarians. The people eating the refined stuff and all that don't seem to have these, elevated issues. And the only things that they suffer are things like stroke, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and things like that. The sad dieters, they don't really suffer from all these other ailments. And it's usually a lot of these anti-nutrients and other crap that they're putting in their body, these other people. So it's overblown, this whole detox. I mean, we've only had for millions and millions of years livers and lungs and kidneys and all that to remove a number of waste products from general metabolic functions. They're still important, but they need to be functioning properly. And if they're not functioning properly, your gallbladder and your liver and your kidneys and all that, why aren't they? What have you been doing indicated in that regard to cause that? That's really what the issue lies. Once you fix those things, most of these issues go away very fast. I mean, I'll give you an example. If you're eating a high manganese diet, which is what a vegan or vegetarian person would consume, you would end up with very high levels of manganese. And if you're not getting enough taurine from animal foods, you would have very poor bile synthesis, and 90% of the excretion of manganese happens via bile. So, there you go. You got something that will build up, and you end up with a heavy metal toxicity from manganese, because you're not eating the right species appropriate foods. That's what happens. You switch, things resolve over time. So, a lot of this sort of stuff, we've got metalloproteins in our gut lining that actually are regulated to bring in certain types of ions, certain types of metals. So minerals that we require for the body as cofactors. So the body knows how to regulate this as long as it's not deranged. If you derange the body, well, things may go a bit, wacky is one way of putting it.